Welcome, Natasha with Encompass Awe LLC again. Welcome. So, welcome. This energy is definitely a bit heavy, but you're resilient, so it's okay. The the fundamentals of humanness. Let me give it a moment for everyone to come in. I'm pulling the spread now. I'm going to have a couple cards already pulled, like the overall energy of the collective here that is meant to see this message. Okay. Give it a moment here. Right. So I just want to say that there was the way this started out, this energy that I'm feeling, that I'm translating, transmuting here, ringing through, channeling here is it is heavy, but it's profoundly impressive. Hi, Tyler. Hi. Hello, Tyler. Welcome. What I heard and what I'm hearing very strong, and I want to say in this area here, so strong. Welcome, Demon is live. Welcome. Hi. Is that your adversaries have been your greatest teachers. And though some of them have intended to take you out, your light, to cause confusion, to delay your purpose, to delay your acceleration, or to damper the way you look to people by distorting your truth. United States, your adversaries have been your greatest teacher. So, example, say you didn't have confidence to stand up for yourself before, you do now, or you simply know that giving any words or attitude in response is a waste of time because they're not valuable enough to have you, thank you, to have you even defend yourself to such a degree. But what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling is they tried to put out your light. I see you guys see my candle here. They tried to put it out, but they couldn't. It just continued to get brighter and brighter and brighter and more resilient and more true. And it cut through the lies and it illuminated lies. And not that you even walked around doing that on purpose. It just is what it is. Have you ever known what the devil and saints look like? I have met them, I swear. So you mean like the Christian saints like Joseph, Moses, Mary, all of those? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to get off track here, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's off track. It could very much so be in alignment with what I'm saying. Um, there is some energy here that is saying to make sure that you don't keep relationships too close to you that aren't reciprocal relationships, because you are rare and valuable, and you pour into people. You come with such a pure essence and direct but truthful, rare essence that people will continue to take from that. And you tend to look at them like they are, you tend to look at them in their purest form. Welcome, Dog Junior, FN, Spike the Second. Hello. Hi. We are channeling a message here, and I do have some tarot and oracle cards out here. We haven't dove into the cards as much yet as we have just given the channeled message. And the channeled message, the overall is um, that the adversaries that you have had, your enemies that you have had, that tried to dim who your true essence was, actually ended up like sandpaper refining you, and it just became out in the open. You just became even more yourself, which is beautiful. That's beautiful, right? Like, they didn't knock you out. Now, you might have needed some rest. You might have shed some tears, right? But it didn't take you out. All they did was sharpen your light and make you more certain in who you already are. You just didn't know yet. They proved to you your strength that you didn't even know about yourself. Please say 67. 67. I'll even 67. There you go. I said it. Okay. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. My teenage daughter was like, "What's up?" Please do not say 6 to 7. Please say 67. Okay. All right. We're gonna stay on the channeled message here. Okay. All right. What kind of cult is this? Okay. Um, I'm not answering your question. Okay. I'm channeling a message. If you want to watch somebody else's channel, go for it. Okay. Okay. All right. So, you have done very, very well at listening to your spiritual intellect and your guidance. There were songs that I was hearing um, in regards to this. The adversaries helped refine you. They were your greatest teacher, right? I was hearing, I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. What else? I'm trying to stay focused here. I'm not going to get too far off a subject. Okay. But there was times where you thought that you were wiped out, and you because it was the last person that you thought would be your adversary, that maybe approached you as like your best friend, most likely more like a brother or a sister or a lover or more than one person, that they didn't know their intent. What I'm seeing is they didn't know their intent, but they was somebody that carried malicious attributes and manipulation and domineering control. And the responses that you had, some of them were quite human, you know? This is the fundamentals of humanness. But it taught you how to overcome and be resilient. And it taught you how to recharge yourself. This is your recharge your destiny. It only revealed and unveiled, like I said, yourself. Like, things happen to us as we are children and as we're getting older, right? As we're getting older and we lose ourselves, we become disconnected, right? But the more stuff that happens, it actually helps us reconnect with ourselves. The more rejection, the more dismay we have from other people, the more we find out that we are home to ourselves, the more that we can learn to be home to ourselves and for ourselves. And the next card that we have is a different kind of love. And what I'm seeing is a spring from this area just pouring forth waters of love from yourself to yourself, through yourself, and other people that are able to receive the love really love the feeling that they get from you because of how beautiful this essence is. But that's not even what this is about. This is about you enjoying your own love, your own beautiful, harmonious love. If they try to take you out, the energy try to take you out, right? But we have the only thing is on this card, and this is the clear quartz, right? As we know, clear quartz helps bring clarity, right? It even cleans our energy. So you became more and more clear about who you are. You became more and more clear about what you want, about what you're not going to tolerate, and what boundaries are completely 100% necessary, and how to honor yourself fluently, not even by force, but like fluently and respectfully. But sometimes it's not respectful. That is what it is. That depends on how people come at you, right? But what you have now is that clarity that they pushed you and pushed you and pushed you and pushed you. What they did was they forced you to have clarity because you transmuted it all to abundance. Like, you're like, okay, no one else can give me the abundance and the love. These two cards we were talking about here. No one else can give me this rare, unique love and the feast that I'm looking for in my life. But I'm here and I'm clear about what I want. I'm clear about how I'm going to get it. Maybe not all the pieces, but it's here, and you anchor it into yourself. And that caused a great expansion of who you are. Remain anchored. I feel like you're still going through trials, but it's helping you to heal your heart. This is the heal your heart card, but I feel like you have already mostly healed your heart because it has come out upside down. This would mean heal your heart, right? But here we are. This bird is in here. Your song has returned to your heart. There is some wounds still there, but you're already on it, and you're doing so good soothing yourself and healing and loving on yourself. And you have really stepped up to your sovereignty. This is the lapis lazuli card. I don't know if any of you guys have lapis lazuli. Let me know. I would really love to get a lapis lazuli stone. The royalties used to wear it. It helps encourage you to step up into your sovereignty and with confidence and to expand into your wonder. Remember, I said anchor in, stay anchored so that people can't get you out of your clear mind that you have, which is very important. This is the amethyst card, and I was really drawn at the beginning of this reading to bring the amethyst in to help us tap in and stay tapped in the spirit and into our higher selves, right? And expand in this wonder, and don't let people take you off of your balance, internal and external balance. And I am hearing for spirit is saying, choose reciprocal relationships. Choose relationships that honor you and respect you. I'm not saying do good only when people do good back to you, but don't let people use you. That's what I'm saying. Okay, all right, good. That's wonderful. You're not done speaking here, huh? I just sat this on the deck and it just flew off the top of my deck again. Some of you are in very unreciprocal relationships. This channel is not for that. Okay? It's really not. It's like really not. Okay? Okay. If you have to, choose yourself or distance yourself. It doesn't mean you have to hate people, but distance yourself from people that are taking advantage of you. Okay? I don't know why Hey Joe just tried to answer, but yes, exactly. I'm not quarreling. I'm not doing it. And that's funny because one of my readings today that was for Aquarius, I'm Aquarius, guys, said, and I got this earlier today. I think I posted something. I made a image on something and it said, stay silent to disrespect. Queens don't argue. Queens don't give attention to drama. Something like that. It's just a waste of time. Like, why would we do that, right? Thank you, Spirit. See that Three of Swords. Some of these people you're still playing with broke your heart and they don't give to you the way that you would give to them. And your higher self is telling me that it kind of hurts a little bit when you don't protect it. Protect yourself. Respect yourself by commanding relationships that are reciprocal. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I do know that you have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of experience from these painful relationships. So communicate some of the things. Stay grounded in your own energy and make sure you communicate with somebody who you do think is valuable. Communicate with them. Let them know what will and will not work and why you want more out of the relationship. Why you want more out of the relationship. And you know what? If you use your voice at all with people, it's because you care about them. I don't understand why people think that if you're bringing something to them that you're trying to cause problems or start shit. No, you're saying something because you still care. And this isn't necessarily in like love relationships, but in any relationship, like why would you speak if you didn't care? This is Nine of Cups. Some of this Nine of Cups relationships and fulfillments going on. That's good. But demand reciprocity. I'm tripping over my words. Not surprising. It's been like that this week, seriously. Don't let people get you off your anchor. Remember, stay anchored. Stay anchored. All right? Stay anchored. Don't let them rock your boat. If they do, go get grounded quick. The Empress. This is the energy I've been feeling all day. I literally almost made a video with just the Empress card earlier because this is the vibe I've gotten today. This is the energy you hold. Confidence, poise, You demand respect, but without ever saying a single word. You shouldn't have to say a single word. And this isn't female or male, guys. This is just energy. Death, the end of a cycle. Leave habits, toxicities, toxic mind patterns and relationships. I'm I'm feeling like I'm hearing that someone is receiving nausea when they're around a certain person or a certain group of people. Those people are not your people, or you need to limit yourself from being around these people so often. And that's part of protecting yourself. That's what your spirit guide, that's what your guides are talking to you about. That's what your higher self is talking to you about. Be that witch for yourself that somebody else wasn't when you were younger, or some of these relationships didn't protect you. Like, don't be the last one to take care of yourself, okay? Take the blindfolders off if you must, okay? You've learned tremendously. Your guides are really profoundly amazed. Not amazed, they're not surprised by you, but they're just telling you that they are honored to watch you, how far you grew. But they're just saying this little thing is huge. Protect yourself and don't pursue relationships not pursuing you. Don't pour in where you're not being poured into. Okay? There's this devil energy here. Pay attention, like I said. Pay attention to what is not for you. If you want to get off the karmic wheel, that's only going to happen if we don't play with the devil energy, right? Which that's what's dying here. That's what the death card is about. Is about closing that cycle of that death card. But make sure you hold firm your boundaries. When the universe knows that you deserve respect, you deserve the best, and you know that, this Empress energy that I feel off of you, and you're carrying that all the time, the universe will bring that to you. Blessed be. And look, healthy relationships, 3 of Cups, healthy relationships with the wealth card. I gotta cover her boobies, but the wealth card, wealth and knowledge, wealth and love, trust in relationships, having fun, taking trips, celebrations, guys. And you are so worth celebrating. What you've been through and overcome is worth celebrating. You're the magician. Play your cards right, guys. Keep a great attitude. Don't forget to rest. I'm hearing drink lemon water. If you're not allergic, of course. Drink lemon water. Have more citrusy foods. And stay hydrated, guys. A lot of you are going through a transition and an uplifting of your energetic field and healing in your auric field. Okay? And some of you, that nausea that I'm talking, you may be experiencing this nausea because if they're even 4 to 6 feet outside of you or near you, they're in your auric field with their energy. So if they're yucky energy and you can feel past their surface exterior, then they could be making you nauseous and you might not understand that. You might be just fine until you're around a certain person and you keep noticing that. So pay attention. Give yourself grace. I encourage you to get a lapis lazuli stone and a clear quartz. But remember, we are celebrating you. Stay anchored. You are a wealth of knowledge and there is wealth on its way to you, okay? Hi, Runt. Oh, yeah. No, I'm really not having that conversation. Blessings. No. Yeah. But your adversaries have brought you very far by calling forth the lion in you. They have called forth the lion in you. And You're not chasing the wind anymore. You're not sticking around to prove yourself. You're the magician. You don't have to work that hard. Right? You do not have to work that hard to make things align for you and for it to be better. Nope. Okay? So keep doing you. All right, babes. I gotta go. Thanks for joining. And as always, love you. Have a beautiful day. And sweet dreams tonight. The Fool, 6 of Cups. Yeah. Level up, level up. Oh, that's another song I was hearing. Level up, level up. You do not have to accept anything that's not reciprocity. You're too rare for that, too beautiful for that. Okay? Remember, you are sovereign. And if somebody else doesn't give you that love, don't you dare not give it to yourself. Okay? Celebrate yourself often. And watch. Your tribe will find you in a random place. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining. Till next time.